Yeah.
What's going on, guys? Ari here. It is Sunday, January 25th, and today's chest day. But I wanted to kind of let you guys know that I'm going to be switching up my training style. I've been talking to a friend of mine, and he sort of convinced me to focus more on strength. So I'm sort of going to plan out a little hybrid hypertrophy strength program that I'm gonna try to put together over the next couple of weeks. So essentially what it's going to be is there's going to be 2 days a week for each body part. So today is my chest day, but today is going to be strength. So I'm going to focus on lower reps, heavier weights, and high intensity. But later in the week I'm going to do more hypertrophy workouts. So I'm going to focus more on higher reps, more sets, really try just to increase the volume and see how that works. So I'm going to try this over the next couple weeks, really try to define what this program is, and then I will let you guys know once I have it all laid out. But I think it's going to be good. It's a mix of lower rep, higher weight with lower weight, higher volume workouts, and I really think it's going to be a good shock for my body, and I know it's going to be a good shock for your body. So I will take you guys along this journey as I sort of develop this plan. I hope it can be informative. I'm going to try to get some footage today in the gym, but weekends are kind of hit or miss just because, it's a little bit busier, and I don't want to be that guy that just records everybody. But if I can get a couple sets of bench or incline or whatever I do today, I will let you know, or you will see later in this video. If not, stay tuned, because we're also going to do a little shopping trip where we sort of talk about, food prices and some misconceptions about buying from places like Trader Joe's or Whole Foods, and some people thinking it may be cheaper to buy it from Giant or Safeway. But we're going to disprove some of those myths, and we will show you later on. All right, guys, have a good morning. So I just finished that workout. Unfortunately, I was not able to record any of it. It was crazy packed in there, and I just didn't want to pull out the phone. Right now I'm using my phone to record all this stuff. I do plan on getting a better camera soon, but I think the phone quality has been pretty good so far, so I'm gonna stick with it for a little longer. But wasn't able to get any footage. Now I'm actually heading to Food Lion. So the gym I worked out today, there's actually a Food Lion in the same shopping center. So I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go over some of our staples that we usually buy from Trader Joe's, and I'm gonna start off at Food Lion, show you guys the prices there, and then after this I'm gonna head over to Trader Joe's, where I'm actually gonna buy some stuff and show you the difference in prices. So hopefully I'm going to disprove a lot of myths about places like Trader Joe's and Whole Foods, and that their food is more expensive. So stay tuned, I'm heading in now. Alright guys, so here I am in Food Lion. As you can see, here is the Greek yogurt. This was $4.99, and I can tell you that is the exact same price for the Trader Joe's brand Greek yogurt. A little bit less calories as well. Turkey bacon, very thinly sliced, is about $3. I know at Trader Joe's, I didn't actually show you because they were currently out of it, but it was $2.29 for a big thick cut packet of turkey bacon. Lettuce, again, $2.79. This really surprised me that that bag of apples for the organic apples was $4, and you got 5 apples. That to me is crazy, and you're gonna see when I'm at Trader Joe's the difference. You're gonna get more apples, you're gonna get higher quality, and it's less price. The potatoes here, potatoes are potatoes, so it's gonna be a cheaper food in general, so it's pretty comparable to Trader Joe's. Lettuce here at Trader Joe's is a little bit cheaper, $1.99 for a bag, where it was a little bit more expensive at Food Lion. Here are the apples, they're 69 cents a pound. You're gonna see coming up the pack of apples, and that pack of apples was a lot cheaper. I didn't even see any strawberries at Food Lion, but here, that thing of strawberries are $3.50. Can't beat that. These packets of chicken, you're gonna say, are a lot smaller, even though they're a lot less price. But again, like I will mention, it's all about quality. Bigger packets of chicken tend to reduce in weight, but I'll get into more of that later in the video. Again, a bag of spinach, organic spinach, $2.49, really high quality stuff. So this was really my haul for today. Just got back from Trader Joe's and Food Lion. Sorry about like the snippets of little clips comparing the food. Both stores were crazy packed. But I showed you the cart of what I got from Trader Joe's. All that food, I got probably a pound and a half of cooked chicken and about a pound of uncooked chicken. Spinach, Greek yogurt, eggs, and some other goodies. But the total came out to about 49 bucks, which is pretty cheap. So you saw the chicken from Food Lion and you saw the pack looked a bit bigger and it was about 6 or 7 bucks. And the package from Trader Joe's was a little smaller and it was about 5 or 6 bucks. And you're thinking to yourself, well, maybe the better deal would be the Food Lion brand. But the thing to keep in mind is when you buy chicken that's not organic and that potentially has, you know, hormones and things like that, when you cook it, it'll reduce down a lot. So if you're buying about a pound and a half or 2 pounds of, you know, raw meat, when you cook it down, a lot of that weight is actually water that muscle holds on to. And, you know, if you weigh the cooked amount, it probably comes down to about a pound or even less than a pound. You'll be surprised how much that food shrinks compared to, like, you know, organic chicken, no hormones, vegetarian fat. It's a better quality meat. It tends not to reduce as much in size when you cook it. So there's something else to keep in mind when you're buying your meats. Higher quality meats, when they're raw, will retain a lot more of that weight when you cook them versus lesser quality meats that'll tend to get a little watery when you cook it. And a lot of that will cook off and evaporate, and you'll realize that the weight isn't quite the same. So a little tip, I hope you guys enjoyed that little the little shopping trip, comparing the prices from Food Lion, a general grocery store, and Trader Joe's. You know, it's really not that much more expensive, if more expensive at all, to shop organically and to shop at Trader Joe's. The key with Trader Joe's, you guys don't realize, or if you guys think that Trader Joe's is more expensive, a lot of their stuff is to Trader Joe brand. So they take out that middleman. If they were buying, you know, Purdue chicken or whatever, they have to, you know, pay Purdue to use their chicken. Whereas if it's Trader Joe's brand, you know, they get the chicken from the distributor. So they take out that middleman, cuts the price down. So that's a tip. If you're going to shop at places like that, buy their brand. It's also good quality stuff. All right, guys, we'll check in with you later. Peace. Yeah.